G'day guys, my name's Dave and welcome to another Guitar Zero to Hero song tutorial. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to play High and Dry by Radiohead, which is an awesome tune. Now if you want to master your chords back to front, then be sure to head over to guitarzerotohero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. Or if you want to improve on your guitar, then check out GZ2H Premium, which is my complete step-by-step guitar course. In this lesson, I'll teach you all the rhythm, but I'll also teach you the lead guitar as well. Let's jump into the lesson. Alright, so let's start with the intro of the song. And first I want to show you the strumming pattern that we're going to use, and then we'll move on to the chord shapes. So the main strumming pattern for this intro will be down, 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 up, down, up, down, up. Now the song actually comes in with those last three strums, the up, down, up. So it's a shortened strumming pattern that sort of leads us into the main riff. So let's look at the chord shape for these lead-in strums. Now it's an octave shape like this, so index finger on the 11th fret of the 5th string and ring finger on the 13th fret of the 3rd string. Now the 4th string should be muted. So only these two notes that you push down should ring out, and the 2nd and 1st strings. The 6th string should be muted as well, so it's just from the 5th string onwards. So that's played for the lead-in strum, which is the up, down, up, and then we get into the main strumming pattern. Now that first down strum of the main strumming pattern, we're going to hit that chord and slide down 2 frets. And then continue on with the rest of the strumming pattern. And on the last 3 up, down, up strums, we do go back up to this 11th and 13th fret position. So it will sound like this. Now for the next bar, we're doing something identical, but we're sliding from the 11th and 13th all the way down to 9th and 7th. And we're staying on this chord shape for the whole bar. So slide down, and the rest of the strumming pattern is on this. And then for the second line of tab, we're going to open this up. So same position, but you can now hit the open 6th string. And we're going to play the same strumming pattern. And then for the next bar, we do the exact same thing, except for the last up, down, up, we're going back up to this 11th and 13th shape. And so far for the first 2 lines of tab, 1, 2, 3, 4. For the next 2 lines of tab, we basically just repeat that riff that we've already learnt, except for the last bar, we just stay onto this shape for 2 of those full strumming patterns, and that's it for the intro. So in total, the intro sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we get into the verse. Now the verse is really simple, it's just 3 chord shapes. We have an F sharp minor 11, it sounds like this. So we need middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 6th, ring and pinky on the 2nd fret of the 4th and 3rd, and you leave the 2nd and 1st strings ringing out, like that. And you got to keep your 5th string muted. And to do that, your middle finger kind of needs to just touch that 5th string whilst it's pushing down on the 6th, like that. And then we have A sus2, so just lift your middle finger and strum from the 5th string onwards. And then we have an E major. We're going to be using the same strumming pattern that we had in the intro, so down, 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 up, down, up, down, up. You're going to play that once for each chord, and the verse simply sounds like this. Now the only other thing we need to consider is the chorus. Now we'll use the exact same chords that we had in the verse, but we're just going to mix up the strumming pattern a little bit to better suit the feel of the chorus. Now it's going to be a strumming pattern that goes like this: down, 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 up. Now that's played twice for each chord down here, so this is the chorus. And that's all the rhythm that you need to learn for this song. Alright, so now I'm going to teach you how to play all the lead guitar parts, which are a lot of fun. Now, in terms of tone settings, I'm recording everything using the Boss Katana 50, and I'll leave a link to the tone patch I've used in the description below. You will need a Boss Katana to open that file though. But for the general tone settings I'm using the bridge pickup, I'm using a clean amp, I've added an overdrive distortion pedal to it, a bit of reverb, and a bit of delay, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so let's start with the solo, and it's really simple. We're gonna have our ring finger here on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. You're gonna pluck that, and then the open 1st string, and then go down the 4th fret of the 2nd string, and back to the 5th. So 4 plucks. And then we have 3 plucks to end this, so the 1st string again, and then 4th fret, and then 5th fret. So that first bar. And then for our next one, this is on the end beat after the 1. We're going to start with the open 1st string, 4th fret of the 2nd string, 5th fret, and then we're going to hit the 1st and 2nd strings together, but bend that 2nd string up. Like that, and then open 1st, and then 4th fret twice. So that 2nd bar, 1. And then for the 3rd bar, we have the 5th fret, open 1st, 4th fret, 5th fret, and then we're going to change positions. So index on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string and ring finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd. And we're going to go 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings. So that 3rd bar. And then for the final bar, we start on the end beat after the 1. We're going to lift our index finger and pluck the 1st, 2nd, 3rd. So, and then back to the 2nd fret of the 2nd string and up to the 4th fret of the 2nd string. And we're going to pluck both the 1st and 2nd strings and then hold that out for 1 beat and then end with the 2nd string again. So the final bar. And the first line of tab. Now the second line of tab is identical, except we're cutting out the final bar, and that's it. So in total, the main solo sounds like this. And the final lead part occurs in the final chorus, and it's going to be somewhat similar to what we had in the solo with some variations, but in total there's 4 lines of tab here. So the first 2 bars are very similar to what we had in this solo, so it goes like this. After that bend, we're going to go open 1st string, 5th fret, and then 4th fret. Originally we had 4th fret twice in the solo. So it's... Then for the 3rd bar we go 5th fret, open 1st, 4th, 5th twice, then 2nd fret twice, and then 4th fret of the 3rd string. So that 3rd bar. And and then we go to the 2nd fret, and then the 1st fret twice. So that's the first line of tab. For the second line of tab, we're repeating the same 4 notes for 3 bars. So we're going to play 5th fret, open 1st, 4th fret, and then 5th. That's one chunk there, and that's repeated again and again for the first 3 bars. So and then for the final bar, we're going to hit that 5th fret 4 times, and then 7th, and then 9th. For the 3rd bar, we're then going to go up to the 10th fret of the 2nd string, and this is where we're going to do a lot of double stops, so we're going to be plucking the 1st and 2nd strings together. We're going to go 10th fret twice, 9th, 10th, 9th, 7th, 5th, 7th. Keeping that 1st string open the whole time. For the 2nd bar, it's 10th fret 4 times, 9th, 7th, 5th, 7th. And then we're going to pluck the 7th fret, slide up to 9th, go to the 12th fret of the 1st string, open 2nd string, 10th fret of the 2nd string, and then we go down to 7th. We go back to double stops here, and we're hitting this and sliding up to 9th. Down to 7th twice, and then down to 5th 5 times. And then up to 7th, and then 9th. And one more time. So the last 2 bars. And then for the 4th line of tab, we go up to the 10th for 2 double stops. 9th, 10th, 9th, 7th, 5th, and then 1st fret of the 3rd string. Then we hit the A power chord. And we end the song with an E major. So that's it for the last chorus / outro, which sounds like this all together. So now I'll be playing through the song in its entirety. I'll have a vocal track on top for some context. A big thanks to Eric for lending his awesome vocals to this playthrough. Feel free to play this back as many times as you'd like to practice play along to and see how you go.
Jumps in a wake up and you think that's pretty clever, don't you, boy? Flying on your motorcycle, watching all the ground beneath you drop.
Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this lesson, then I know you'll absolutely love these other lessons too. So hit the link here. Or if you want to grab a copy of my free guitar ebook, then head over to guitarzerotohero.com or click the link here. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys next time on Guitar Zero to Hero. Cheers.